Greetings and welcome. You may have realised that there's been no introduction on this video, nor a route what I'm planning to do today. There's a simple reason for that. I'm not sure which route I'm going to take. I know it's going to be a long one. I'm doing 35 to 40 miles today. Probably not the best day to do a long ride. It looks like it's going to be the hottest day of the year so far. Anyway, I thought while I'm going through, look at the canal barge over there. Pity there's no canal nearby. Anyway, like I was saying, as I'm riding along here, seeing it's a bit quiet, I thought I would have some more practice with my extendable pole on the camera and let you enjoy the countryside, or the views of the countryside. One of the things about the Penny-Farthing is usually set up so high that you can see over the hedges. Yeah, there's no hedges here though, are there? What a nice day for a nice ride, as long as it doesn't get too hot later on. There's a couple of places I'm going to call at today. One's coming up in just under a mile now, and the other one's a bit further away. That's why I'm going to be doing a long distance. So enjoy the view, and I'll get back talking to you in a bit. Well, I must say that last 100-200 yards, it doesn't seem much of a hill when you look at it, but it does always slow me down on this ride. Also, when you were watching, I hope you noticed how I've got to keep changing my hand position on the pole and passing it from one hand to the other. I sometimes wonder if I should start juggling while I'm riding the Penny-Farthing. It might be a bit easier. So the first place we're coming up to here, this is our first stopping point for today anyway. There we are on the left. just behind the fences. And the church ahead is St Helen Church, no S on the end, although a few times I do keep saying there's an S there, in Hollins Green or Hollins Fir. And this is the cemetery or the graveyard for the church, which we're going to pay a visit in and have a look round. In the far corner of the graveyard, there's actually a tree that has been chopped down, and they've made a nice little sculpture of the tree trunk. So let's go and have a look at that first of all. I'm trying to approach very slowly and quietly because there's a couple of squirrels on the trunk. There goes one. Oh no, it looks like I've scared them both away. But what do you think? A couple of foxes on a tree trunk, don't it? Well, you know, like walk around a church graveyard or a cemetery, don't you? Well, this is one here which I've rode past quite a few times but never called in. So today I thought I'd call in and see if there's any unusual headstones to look at. But it's a warm day. I'm about 9.5 miles into my ride, so it's drinks time first. I think the bike's just collapsed as well. You like it? Souvenir from my adventures last year. So let's have a look what headstones we've got around here. Like I said, it's only a smallish churchyard. There you can see most of it, hopefully. And we head, chuck my water bottle away, head down. I don't know if you can see the car on top of the headstone there, Jaguar. And there's quite a few headstones I've seen. If you look at the one there, that looks like a farmer's field at harvest time. There's quite a few like that around here. One with a train on it. Stuart Sherlock on a motorbike. I've only seen a couple of Commonwealth War graves headstones here. Simon Annis, is it? 2009. That'd be Afghanistan. Tractor again. Well, we are in a bit of a farmer's area, so the farmer's field and the tractor. And one down there with the beach. So any more Commonwealth War graves? I know there is one over in that direction somewhere from the First World War, 1915. Take it we're now heading into the older part of the cemetery as the headstones are looking a bit older. There's the Commonwealth War grave one over there. So I had a look at it on the way past. I'll put the details on later on. I can't remember the name of the person. That looks like an unusual one with the angel's wings and the cross in the middle. Can't remember seeing one like that before. Down here we've got one with the urn and the veil. In loving memory of William, the beloved husband of Anne Dandy, age 62. In 1921, 62 would be not a great age, but a decent age. Anyway, that's the quick walk through St Helen's Church in Hollinsford. So, time to get the high wheeler rolling. I'm actually going over Warburton Bridge again. And I know the traffic lights are still on at the top, so that could be a bit of a hindrance to get over. But there's a place I want to call at, and there's also, you remember one of the videos I showed you about the difficulties and obstacles of riding a bike or riding a penny farthing? Well, there's one coming up, and I think I get about 4 difficulties all in the same place, but that's to come shortly. See you soon. Now, I did say that there was a few problems up here for me to negotiate, and the traffic light's the first one. But as I said, that is only the first of a few. And usually I have to dismount to get through all these. The lights are not going to change for me, are they? Because there's another set of lights there. So I'm going to have to dismount. So you got traffic coming from that way, all over the place. And there's a bit of a tunnel as well, or a bridge I've got to get underneath. And the lights are on green for a bit, but the problem is the next set of lights aren't on green long enough for me to get through the tunnel. But not usually. They seem to have altered them. Right, they're now on to amber. And on the other side of this little bridge or tunnel, there is an incline. So if I walk through the tunnel, I've then got to get back on the bike going up a hill, which isn't easy for me. But I think I might actually try and get through on the green light. I've never made it before. It's a bit like the bridge at the boathouse in Astley. I've got to get through very quick before the traffic starts coming the other way. But we'll see what happens. The other cars coming didn't exactly let me have a good start. A bit damp, but hey, you're actually through. So I normally walk through, but then I've got to get back on going up this hill. So I've now got about a mile and a half up this little gradient. So I'll see you at the top. Bye bye for now. Greetings and welcome. I'm up to about the 17 mile mark for today's ride. I've got 17 to go back. And we'll just wait till this object goes past us. If you look up in the sky, that might give you some idea where I am today. making more noise than the plane. But where I am today, you look behind me. If you remember the video I did a few months back about phone boxes, well, most of the ones I saw were K6 phone boxes. Well, the one here isn't. It's a completely different type. Like I said, behind me, you have a quick look. AA phone box 372. No, I'm not in heartbeat country. I've ventured into posh Cheshire area. So like I say, I've got 17 miles to go back. Unless I take the long way, then it's about 22. So I better get that high wheel a rolling.